Today we are going to study the balance remaining questions in chapter 5, understanding elementary shapes. Okay, and the next question is triangles and its shapes. Its types. Okay, so a triangle has three sides and three vertices, and a triangle can be classified based on its length, sides, and angles. First one that we discussed in our previous classes. Okay. So the triangles can be classified based on their sides. There are three types of triangles based on the sides. They are equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, and scalene triangles. Okay. So equilateral triangles means yes, the triangles of the three sides of the triangles are equal. Then it is said to be a equilateral triangle. Okay. Triangle having all three sides are equal. Then it is a equilateral triangles. Then we studied about isosceles triangles. Isosceles triangle means a triangle having two sides are equal. Then it is called isosceles triangle. Any two sides of the triangles are equal. Then the third one is different. Then it is said to be isosceles triangle. Then scalene triangle means a triangle having all three sides are unequal. Then it is said to be scalene triangles. Okay. So then the triangles are classified based on their angles. There is acute angle triangles, then right angle triangles, and obtuse angle triangles. Acute angle triangles means all the angles are acute, which means all the angles of the triangles are less than 90 degree. Then it is said to be acute angled triangles. Okay. So now we are going to solve our exercise 5.6, and it is mainly based on triangles and their types. Triangles and their types that we discussed in our previous class also. So let us solve the exercise portion. Okay. So exercise 5.6. Exercise 5.6, and in your textbook page number 103. Okay. So take the page number 103 and take exercise 5.6 and look at the questions. First question, name the types of following triangles. Okay, so some types of triangles are given, or some the length of some sides are given here, and we based on that we want to identify the types of triangle. Okay, and the first question, triangle with length of sides 7 cm, 8 cm, and 9 cm. A triangle has sides of length 7 cm, 8 cm, and 9 cm. If we draw a triangle like this, and the first side measures 7 cm, and it is 8 cm, and the third side is 9 cm. So which types of triangle is this? It's an equilateral or isosceles or scalene triangle. It's a scalene triangle because all three sides are of different length. Then it is said to be a scalene triangles. Okay. So the answer is scalene triangles. Because the three sides of the triangles are different length. Then second question, triangle ABC. Triangle ABC with AB is equal to 8.7 cm, AC is equal to 7 cm, then BC is equal to 6 cm. So, what type of triangle is this? So, we draw a triangle ABC, and the first AB measures 8.7 cm, and AC side AC measures 7 cm, and BC measures 6 cm. Here, AC is equal to 8.7 cm, and next side AC is equal to 7 cm, AC is equal to 7 cm, and BC is equal to 6 cm. Okay, so these are the length of three sides of a triangle, and here the length of three sides of a triangle are different. Here 8.7, here 7 cm, and 6 cm. So all three sides are unequal length. So it is also a scalene triangle. Okay, so answer is scalene triangle. Then see, triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to QR is equal to PR is equal to 5 cm, which means PQ is equal to 5 cm, QR is equal to 5 cm, is equal to 5 centimeter. So the triangle is PQR and all three sides are of 5 centimeter. Okay, so the triangle PQR and the first side measures PQ measures 5 centimeter, PR also 5 centimeter and the side QR measures also 5 centimeter. So all the three sides of the triangles are equal length. So it's an equilateral triangle. All three triangles having three sides are equal length, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. So answer's third question is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Okay, then next one, D. Triangle DEF with measure angle D is equal to 90 degree. Okay, so the triangle DEF and the angle D. Triangle DEF and the angle D is here and it measures 90 degree and D measures 90 degree, then it is a right angled triangle. The angle 90 degree shows it's the type of right angled triangle. Okay, so the angle measures 90 degree, one of the angle is 90 degree, then the triangle is a right angled triangle. So the answer is right angled. Okay, right angled triangle. Then next one, F. Sorry, E. And triangle XYZ. Triangle XYZ with measurement angle Y is equal to 90 degree and XY is equal to YZ. Then it's a the angle Y measures 90 degree if the triangle is like this, XYZ, and the two sides are of equal length. It's a isosceles triangle. XY is equal to YZ, then it is a isosceles triangle and one of the angle is 90 degrees, so it's a right angled triangle. So answer is right angled triangle. Okay. Then F. Triangle LMN with measurement angle L is equal to 30 degree and measurement of angle M is equal to 70 degree, where M means measurement of angle M. Measurement of angle M is equal to 70 degree. Then measurement of angle N is equal to 80 degree. Here the triangle is like this. Triangle is LMN. Okay, and the N measures 30 degree and measurement of M measures 70 degree. M is equal to 70 degree. The angle L is equal to 30 degree. Angle M is equal to 70 degree. Then angle N is equal to 80 degree. Angle N is equal to 80 degree. All the angles are less than 90 degree or less than right angle. Okay, so these three angles are less than 90 degree, and if the three angles are less than 90 degree, then it is said to be an acute triangle. Okay, so here the angles are less than 90 degree, then it is a acute angled triangle. Okay, so acute angle because all three sides are less than 90 degree. Acute angled triangle. Okay, so these are the answers of first question in our exercise 5.6. Next question, match the following. So here some measures of triangle and types of triangles are given, and we match measures of triangles with types of triangle. Okay. So first one is three sides of equal length. Three sides of equal length. And triangles having three sides of equal length, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. The triangle having three three sides are equal, it is a type of equilateral triangle. So the answer is three sides of equal length, equilateral triangle. So first question is matched with E. Okay, equilateral triangle, that is equilateral triangles. Okay, so first one is matched with option E in the second column, that is in the column of in type of triangle. And three sides of equal length, the type of triangle is equilateral, option E. Then second question, two sides of equal length, two sides of equal length are called isosceles triangle. Two sides of equal length are said to be an isosceles triangle. If any two sides of the triangles are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. So option G, isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle. Then next one, all sides are of different length. Then it is said to be a scalene triangle, which means the three sides of a triangle are of different length, or all the sides having different length. Then it is said to be a scalene triangle. Okay, so the answer is scalene and option A. So third question is matched with option A, which is scalene triangles. The next one, three acute angles. A triangles have only three sides, and the three sides are acute angle, which means three sides have the angle less than 90 degree, then it is said to be an acute angled triangle. So fourth one is matched with option F, acute angle. Then fifth one right angle means it's a right angle triangle. So any one of the angle of a triangle is a right angle, or any one of the angle of a triangle is equal to 90 degree, then it is said to be a right angled triangle. So fifth one is matched with option D. Okay, fifth one matched with option D, that is right angled triangle. Because any one of the angle of a triangle is equal to 90 degree, then it is said to be right angled triangle. Next one, sixth one. One obtuse angle. If one of the angle is obtuse, then it is said to be an obtuse angled triangle. Then it is matched with option C, that is obtuse angled triangle. Okay. Then seventh one. One right angle with two sides are of equal length. One right angle, which means the right angle triangle and the two sides are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. So it's an isosceles right angle triangle. So it's matched with option B. Okay. So 7 is matched with option B, which means one right angle with two sides are equal. If one angle is right angle, then it is said to be a right angle triangle, and two sides are of equal length, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. In the last question, say that one right angle with two sides are equal, then it is an isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, so these are the questions of second part in our exercise 5.6. So all a triangle having three sides are equal, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. Then the three sides are different, then it is said to be a scalene triangle. If any two sides of the triangles are equal, then it is said to be isosceles triangle. Okay. Then the three sides of the triangle, or three angles of the triangle measures 90 degree, then it is said to be acute angled triangle. Sorry, measures less than 90 degree, then it is said to be an acute angled triangle. Then any of the angle is equal to 90 degree, then it is said to be a right angle triangle. Then any one of the angle is an obtuse angle, then it is said to be an obtuse angle triangle. Okay, where if the triangles have one right angle, which means one angle is 90 degree and the other two be an isosceles right angled triangle. Okay. So acute angle means is the angle less than 90 degree is called the acute angle. And the angle is equal to 90 degree is called the right angle. Okay. Then third question. Name each of the following triangles in two different ways. You may judge the nature of the angle by observation. Okay. So the question is based on our observation, and the question is here, name each of the following triangles in two different ways. Okay. So some triangles are given here, and you want to name the triangles in two different ways. Okay. So the first triangle, that is the side is 5 centimeter. So also 5 centimeter, and this side measures 8 centimeter. Okay. So here the two sides of the triangles are equal. This side measures, if we name the triangle as A, B, C, and the side AC is equal to 5 centimeter and BC is equal to also 5 centimeter. So two sides are equal. So if any two sides of a triangle are equal, then it is said to be, yes, an isosceles triangle. So it's an isosceles triangle. Then it's an isosceles triangle, and here we can see that this angle is 90 degree. So it's also an So the two sides are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle, and it's also an acute angled triangle. It's also an acute angled triangle. If we measure the angle by using a protractor, then we get the angles less than 90 degrees. So it's an acute angled triangle. Okay, so isosceles and acute angled triangle. Okay, it's not 90 degree, 90 degree. Depending here. Okay. Acute angled triangle. Okay. And the second question. Here the side measures 15 centimeter and this side measures 17 centimeter, and here is 8 base of the triangle 8 centimeter. Okay. So here we can see that the three sides of the triangles are different length. Here 17 centimeter to name the triangles are PQR. Then PR is equal to 15 centimeter, QR is equal to 8 centimeter, and PQ is equal to 17 centimeter. The length of three sides of the triangles are of different length. Then it is said to be, which type of triangle is this? Yes, it's a scalene triangle. It's a scalene triangle, and here one of the angle, this angle is 90 degree. Then it is said to be right angle and right angle and scalene triangle. Okay, because the three sides of the triangles are of different length, it is said to be scalene triangle. One of the triangle is angle is 90 degree, then it is said to be right angled triangle. Okay. Then next question. Here these two sides of the triangle measures 7 centimeter. Okay, and one of the triangle is obtuse angle, and it is more than 90 degree and less than 90 degree means like this, and this more than 90 degree, and straight angle is like this and it is less than straight angle. So it's an obtuse angle. So this is an obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle, and the two sides are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. Two sides of the triangles are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Then next question. Like this, and these two sides are 10 centimeter. Okay. And this angle measures 90 degree. The one of the angle measures 90 degree, then it is type of right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. And here the two sides are of equal length, then it is an isosceles triangle. Right angle and isosceles triangle. Okay. So these are the two lines of the triangle. So right angle means that this side or this angle is 90 degree, and this are right angle triangle, and the two sides are equal, then it is said to be an isosceles triangle. Then next one. The three sides of the triangle measures 5.2 centimeter. Okay. So the three sides of the triangles are of equal, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, because the three sides of the triangles is equal to 5.2 centimeter. If you make the triangle as ABC, then AB is equal to 5.2 centimeter, BC is equal to 5.2 centimeter, AC is equal to 5.2 centimeter. Then it is said to be all the three sides are equal, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. Okay. Then it's also an acute angled triangle. Acute angled triangles means the all three angles are less than 90 degree. Here, if the triangle is equal to 90 degree, then it is like this. Okay. This is less than 90 degree. So it's an acute angled triangle. Acute angled triangle. Okay. Then next one. Like this, and it measures 10 centimeter, and here 15 centimeter. The next one is 9 centimeter. Shows this angle. Okay. Here we can see that the three sides of the triangles are unequal. Here this 9 centimeter, this side measures 15 centimeter, and this side measures 10 centimeter. All three sides are of different length or unequal length. Then it is an scalene triangle. The three sides of the triangles are unequal, then it is said to be a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. And based on the angle, which type of triangle is this? Yes, this triangle, which means if like this, it's a right angle triangle. Okay. Here, this is more than 90 degree, but it is less than 180 degree. Then it is said to be an obtuse angled triangle. An obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle. Okay. So these are the solutions for question number 3 in exercise 5.6. And in the question number 4, that's your homework. Okay. That's a homework work. Try to construct triangles using matchsticks. Okay. And some are shown here. Can you make triangles with 3 matchsticks, 4 matchsticks, and 5 matchsticks, 6 matchsticks? Okay. So try to construct triangles by using matchsticks. That's your homework. Okay. Then next topic is based on triangles, rectangles and square. Okay. So, a rectangle is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means the polygon and has 4 sides. A rectangle and a square has 4 sides, and square has 4 sides are equal, and in a rectangle the 2 sides are opposite sides are equal length. So, now we are going to study about rectangle, square and parallelogram. Okay. So, a rectangle means the opposite sides are of equal length. If here this side measures 4 centimeter, then the opposite side, that's this, also measures 4 centimeter. Here it measures 2 centimeter, and here it also measures 2 centimeter. The opposite sides are equal, and it is said to be a rectangle. Okay. Then a square means all the 4 sides are equal. 4 sides are equal length, then it is said to be a square. Okay. If this measures 3 centimeter, then the other 3 sides also measures 3 centimeter. Then it is said to be a square. Okay. Then trapezium. Trapezium is any of the 2 opposite sides are parallel, then it is said to be a trapezium, like this. Okay. This is a trapezium. Here 2 sides are of parallel, then it is said to be a trapezium. Then we studied about rhombus. Rhombus means it's like a diamond. Okay. Here the 4 sides are of equal length. The 4 sides are of equal length, then it is said to be a rhombus. Okay. So these are the shapes that you have also studied in your previous classes. Okay. Then the exercise for 5.7 is based on the shapes. So take the page number 106 and try to answer the questions in our exercise 5.7. Exercise 5.7. First one is each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. So let us try to identify the statement is true or false. Okay, so the first one is true or false. Okay. And the first statement is based on a rectangle. So first we draw a rectangle. A rectangle has 2 sides are of equal length. Then if we identify that the 2 sides or that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. Here we take this angle, then it is a right angle which measures 90 degree. Then if we take this angle, then it is also 90 degree. Then if we take this angle, it is also 90 degree. All the sides of a rectangle is right angle. Okay, so the statement is true. First one is true. Then the statement B, the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal in length. Yes, this is a rectangle, then the opposite sides are of equal length. If it measures 5 centimeter, then the opposite side is also 5 centimeter. If this side is of 2 centimeter and the opposite side, that is this side, and also measures 2 centimeter. The opposite sides of a rectangle is always same. So the statement is true. The next question, C. The diagonal of a square are perpendicular to one another. If we draw a square means the 4 sides are of equal length. Then we draw its diagonals. Then the diagonals are perpendicular. The diagonals are perpendicular to one another. If we see that the diagonals are perpendicular to one another, so the statement is true. Then the next question. All sides of a rhombus are of equal length. Yes, all sides of the rhombus is like this shape. And all sides of the rhombus are of same length. If it measures 2 centimeter, then the next side is also 2 centimeter. So all sides are of the sides of a rhombus is also the same length. Okay, so the statement is true. The statement is true. And E, all the sides length. All the sides of a parallelogram is not equal length. If any two sides of a parallelogram is parallel and equal length. Okay. So all sides of the parallelogram are not equal. So the statement is false. F. The opposite sides of a trapezium are parallel. As if you draw opposite sides of a trapezium are parallel. If you draw a trapezium, any two sides of the trapezium are parallel. So the statement is false. Okay. Trapezium means a quadrilateral and which two sides are parallel. Two sides are parallel. Then next question number 2. Give reason for the following questions. Okay. So the first question is, a square can be thought of as a special rectangle. If we draw a square, then it is considered as a special rectangle. So a rectangle in which all the interior angles are of 90 degree. If we consider a rectangle, then the interior angle is also 90 degree. Okay, the angle inside them is also 90 degree. And the opposite sides of the rectangles are of equal length. And whereas in a square, all sides are of equal length and are of same length. Hence, the rectangles, all sides becomes a square. If a rectangles are all sides are equal, then it is said to be a square. So, a square is also considered as a special rectangle. Okay. So, answering, if a rectangle, the interior angles are of 90 degree and the two sides, the opposite sides are of equal length. And the square has four sides are of equal length. And a rectangle with four sides are of equal length is named as a square. So, a square is called a special rectangle. The next question, a rectangle can be thought of as a special parallelogram. If a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. If a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel, then in a rectangle, the interior angles are 90 degree. And in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal, and the interior angles of the rectangles are same measures like 90 degree, or each of the angles are right angle. Okay. Then hence a parallelogram with each angle is a right angle and shows a special rectangle. Okay. Then next one is, a square can be thought of as a special rhombus. So rhombus means all sides of the rhombus are of equal length. All sides of the rhombus are of equal length. All sides of the rhombus are of equal length. And but in case of square, all interior are right angled triangle and it becomes a square. Okay. Then all sides of the rhombus are equal length, and then when the all angles, interior angles are 90 degree, then it is said to be a square. Okay. So three sides are equal and interior angles are 90 degree, then it is a square. So therefore a square is a special rhombus. A square is a special rhombus. Then next question, D. Squares, rectangles, parallelograms are all are quadrilateral. Yes, if a square, rectangle and a parallelogram which can four sides, and the polygons with four sides are called quadrilateral. So these three of them are quadrilateral. Then E. Square is also a parallelogram. So square is also a parallelogram. So give reason why square is also a parallelogram. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal and parallel. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and equal and parallel, whereas in a square opposite sides are parallel and all four sides are of same length. Okay. So therefore a square is also termed as a special parallelogram. So these are the reason behind the questions in the section 2 in our exercise 5.7. Then question number 3. A figure is said to be regular. A figure is said to be regular if its sides are equal in length and angles are equal in measures. Can you identify the regular quadrilateral? A figure is said to be regular if its sides are equal length, so and the angles are equal. Four sides and angles are equal, when then that's a square. Okay, so the shapes is a square. Square is a regular quadrilateral because all the interior angles are 90 degree and all sides are of equal length. So the regular figure is a square. Okay, so these are the answers of the exercise 5.7. Then we are moving to study about polygons. Polygons that we also discussed in our previous classes. Polygons means, yes, the figures made up of or entirely with line segments are called polygons, and polygons are also closed figures, and polygons with three sides are called triangles, and polygons with the four sides are called quadrilateral, and square, rectangle, etc. are quadrilaterals, and the figure or the polygon with five sides are called pentagon. Five sides are called pentagon, and the polygon with six sides are called hexagon, and the polygon with seven sides are called heptagon, and the polygon with eight sides are called octagon. And exercise 5.8 is based on polygons that we will discuss in our next class. Okay students, do your homework properly, and if you have any doubts, ask me, and see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.